guys, or welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute, innit? Weather. It's been horrendous. If you live in the UK at the moment, you'll know that the last 2 or 3 weeks has been hell, weather-wise. It's just been torrential, but not only torrential, but yeah, the crazy winds, everything. But the frickin' shack's still standing, and it ain't leaking. And we have had monsoon weather. Bit dark in here, but we're going to change that because we're going to do electricity. We're going to get some electrics in here. I've got 3 lights, I got a stubble socket and a switch fuse spur to fit in here, and we've got to do the sub main from the house to here to get power from the house to here, which I'll probably do in a separate video, but in the meantime we're just going to set out everything in here, get that done. Then it is just a case of chucking a cable across the fence, connecting both ends. Jobs are good one. So excuse the poor lighting, which it is at the moment. We went and got some of these real cheap Amazon BBQs, which are like on a knuckle. I looked at getting them from the electrical wholesaler, but they're crazy expensive. Well, they're not crazy expensive. Obviously, I'm a Sparky electrician, so he gave me a good deal on it, but there's nothing that Amazon could match, and they only need to be cheap, and I quite like the black anyway. So we've got 3 GU10 light fittings that have got cool white lamps in them. And there, sorry about this lighting, it is horrendous. An old metal pluggable socket which I found, which had a giant hole in it, so I've just stuffed a blind grommet in there, and the connection will probably come in the side anyway, or I could just put another blind grommet in there and come in the bottom. Not sure yet. We've got some 2.5 SWA cable that can go up there, which is for the cable from the house, but I'll explain all that when we install it, obviously what's what and how to do it. This is the bit that I actually know what I'm doing on, I'm supposed to. We've got a switch fuse spur, the cable and the switch spur, and the glands were very, very kindly donated to me by Denman's Electrical Wholesalers. I didn't pay a penny for that, the cable or the glands or the switch spur, which was amazing. We've got some black round cable clips because I'm going to use some crappy old black flex which I found in the back of the van for the lighting, because I thought the black would be less visible than white up there, and I didn't really want to do it in the flat PVC, so yes. So the plan is, I'm thinking, because the prep table's going to go here, the little cupboard and that, which I'm going to build in another video, so I'm thinking right up here, like so, shining down like that, which will shine up the prep table. I'm trying to limit shadows as well, and then I'm thinking another one possibly up here somewhere, or I could literally just put it directly above, which is going to shine directly down onto the Pro Q. This is all for filming purposes, obviously. So we'll have a light over the Pro Q shining directly down there, we'll have a light over here shining probably a bit out like that, shining on the prep area, and then if I'm just doing like talking in intros and stuff, I'm thinking maybe another one up here, something like that, so it can shine down onto this wall. So I'm sat on there, and I'm going to have to put all my signs and stuff up there, so that's what we're thinking, and maybe like that. I'm thinking keeps them up out of the way, can't bang your head on them. Then I can run the cables in behind, drill through to make them off. Double socket's going to go here, switch spur's going to go here. So the switch spur basically is for the lights because it's on a 32 amp ring main. I'm running 2.5 SWA 3/4 here, which powers the socket, and then that will power the fuse spur. But when you switch the switch on the fuse spur, it's got a 5 amp fuse in it, drops it down to 5 amps, which is safe for your lighting. Very, very technical. It's really not technical, but I'll explain all that again. So yeah, so I need to drill a hole through there, I need to drill a hole through there, I need to drill a hole through there, then I can mount the brackets, chuck some cables around. I think I'll clip them down here maybe, straight into the spur. I don't know, it's going to look a bit ugly though, but then I could come into the spur rather than socket. It doesn't have to be the socket, obviously. Don't know, I'll figure that out in a minute. Let's drill some holes, get some brackets up. Wire the lights probably first, leave the flexes hanging, and then we can do this little bit here. Let's see what happens. Right, so got the brackets for the lights up. It's just this 2 screws on either side. Here, just like kind of slot in. So we've just cut the cable along this edge to that light, along that edge to that light, then down here. So the switch is going to be over there. So I've put the brackets on. Bracket. It's just obviously, I think this is 0.75 flex, I think, the black stuff. I just prefer the black, you can't see it. The black clips, if you see what I mean, as bad. I know it's only a frickin' smoking bus shelter, but micro shack. So yeah, obviously inside here, pain in the ass, connecting blocks. I was considering just taking them off and putting Wagers, but the tag is on there, so I can't bother. It's pretty self-explanatory. You've got L, N and Earth, so you just put your brown in the L, your blue in the neutral, your green and yellow in the F, and you just daisy chain them from the source. So you'll end up with your last light having 1 cable in and everything before having 2. So we're going to connect them up, get them whacked on there like so, and then that's the lights done. And then we're going to get this socket and switch on there, and then do I try and get the rest done today? Don't know. I've got a pork shoulder in the oven, which soon will be going in here. So we're going to do pulled pork and crackling baps with stuffing and apple sauce, and oh man, kind of weird. So yeah, get these lights connected up, and then we'll check in then. Right, they're all on and second fixed. The reason why I went for these ones is because they've got a knuckle, so that I can move them as and where I want. But I thought putting one there, because it's going to be directly over there, and I can shine it this way if I need to, shine it out like that to get it out of the way. That one up there, the same. I can move it in and out. If I'm filming over here, I can shine it onto me. I can shine it onto the workbench. Same with this one, I can shine it over there if I want more light over there, if I need more light above me, or if I want to light up the backdrop. So that was the reason behind the knuckle lights anyway, and they're nice and small and very, very cheap. I think at Amazon, I think it was about 20 quid for all 3, something like that, and at wholesalers it was about 20 quid per fitting. I had the light, they don't come with lamps, G10 light bulbs, so but I've got loads of them in the van, so I just use them. So right, so those 3 lights are connected up. Now basically this is going to go here, I reckon. It's a very battered socket. And then that's going to sit next to it like that. But because I've got the, that's a bit annoying because I've got that massive big hole in there. What do I have to do on the other way around? Put one above the other, maybe. But that would just be really annoying. Yeah, that's annoying that I've got that. It's an old socket, which is fine. It's just a bit of a pain in the butt with regards to what way around I can put them. I mean, it doesn't matter if I put them that way around. I'll just have to clip that underneath and bring it in the other side. That's fine. I think we'll do it this way, and then I can bring the armoured into the bottom, either that one or that one, wherever I decide to come. Probably that one. I've got a little bit of conduit because the metal glove boxes you can't really button up together, and I didn't want a gap, so I've got a little bit of black conduit here, 20mm. I'm just going to put a little smidgen of that in between there. I'll show you that in a sec. and put that either side. Bit of cable through there, lovely jubbly. So gonna do that. Right, so I've decided, so I'll get over this side so the SWE can come in through that gap at the bottom there, run up this side, come into there, and then we'll run a bit of 2.5 through the conduit to join up to here, put the 5 amp fuse in the spur, so that will go on there, that will go on there. The beauty of a fuse spare obviously is, oh no, I just lost my screw. Got loads of them, is rather than putting in a separate light switch, just use the switch spur as your light switch, because you can fuse it down obviously in there just by taking the 13 amp fuse out, and you can just turn your lights on and off via there. I find that easier in situations like this. So yeah, we've got a bit of 2.5 here, so that's just going to go through here, like so. So I can second fix that one, get that one made off, ready to go, and then it's just a case of getting the sub main in to get it all wired up. So I'll get that spur on, I'll show you the connections on the back. So you basically have a supply and a load. It actually says, I don't know if you'll see that, it says neutral, supply, live, supply, neutral load, live load, and your earths go in here. So your load is your outgoing side basically, so the lighting will go on the load, and then your actual supply will go on the supply, obviously. So your 2.5 cable is your supply, your 0.75 flex is your load. So yeah, I've just lost the other screw out of that as well, that's ideal, so I'm going to get that on. So something like this. So we've got a fuse spur on this side, which has now got a 5 amp fuse inside there, so that'll be your light switch. Obviously that's ready to take the armour cable, which is going to come out of this gap here, up there, into there. So there you go, power to your socket, and then that cable goes through to there, powers that. That switches to the other side on the load side with the 5 amp fuse, which turns the 3 lights on hunky frickin' dory. So that wasn't too bad. The crappy bit's going to be getting that SWA, so I'm going to run it probably along that edge there, and then along there, up somehow, get it behind here. I'm not quite sure how that's going to go, and then it's got to go up through the bush. You can get down there, bring it up through here, jump over here, along the top of this fence there, up that post, into the side of this exterior socket. That's the plan, but I'm not going to do that today. I might do that tomorrow. So I was going to do a separate video on the submarine, changed my mind. So we're just going to smash it out while it's dry, because they don't get very good weather at all for the next few weeks. So we need to get that on the cable landed off into here, I think, first, and then I can cleat it down there. Well, I'll poke the end through that hole first, land it off, cleat it down, and we'll work our way back towards the house. I think that's going to be the easiest thing. So I'll put the cable through first, and then we can show you how to make the armour off. Let's try and get it through that hole there. Right, so in here you've got the steel wire, which protects obviously the inside of the cable, the cores. So roughly measure it out, and you get your hacksaw and just not go all the way through the steel wire, so you're just scoring it all the way around. There is a tool you can use to do this, but I still to this day prefer doing it the old school way. Right, so we've scored it. Focus. There, let's see. So we're not gone all the way through. And then we can take off the outer sheath of the Stanley. Like that, and there's still our arm inside there. And when you unravel that, you'll see what I mean. That's what protects your cable in the inside. The idea of scoring it is now with a little bit of bendy it comes off, you see? So we'll get all them off. Like so. Just bend them back in a bit messy that. And then we're left with the inside sheath to hold your cord. So if I strip that back, get my bloody pocket. Oh my god. So if we strip that back about there, see what I mean. God, the worst cutters. See? So then you've got your 3 cords in there. You've got your brown, your black and your grey, and I always use your brown as your live. Obviously I use the grey as the neutral and use the black as the earth. I'll put some tape or sleeving on that to identify the cables. So when you get your armour gland, you have a shroud. This is really quite annoying. You need to cut your shroud. That's your shroud. So that goes on first, like so. You cut that on the back, big enough to go around your cable. Just take a little bit off at a time until it fits. Nice and snug, like that. So put that on first. And you take the actual armour gland. So these are exterior ones as well, so they've got the rubber like grommet. When you tighten it up, it makes it all waterproof. And then you take that bit off there, so it comes as a hole. That goes down into your shroud, like so. And then, clever bit, there's my cutters. Stanley knife. You're going to want to get your Stanley knife, cut a bit more of that off, the outer sheath off, so that you've got about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch of the armour showing. And give it a wiggle so that it splays out like this. And then that end, the smooth end, goes over the top, like so. It kind of goes inside the armour end, and then that bit goes over the top of that. You do that up. So, like that. So that's what you're left with. Once your armour's made off, and then your shroud will slide up over the top of that. That then goes into there. Put your nut on the top. It's difficult doing this one-handed. That goes in there like that, basically. I'll get the nut on, show you that. Like so. So your nut goes on the top of there. Tighten that down with some grips. Like so. Your shroud goes over the top. That's your armour made off. Easy as that. Super secure, waterproof as well. Not that these are, but I want it to be waterproof at the house end because it's outside. And you can only buy them in packs of 2. So now, hopefully I've got some cleats. I'm going to cleat this cable down the side there. And that's this end done. go. Inside done. Cable comes into there, completely down there, out there. Now you just need to get it right there up the other end of the house. I might make that off actually. I like to do all this end first, and then the power's off for as small amount of time as possible at the other end. So obviously I have to turn the circuit off to make the connection into the exterior socket. So I'll get all this done, make the armoured off on the other end, and then it'll be a case of turn the power off, tighten up the armoured, connect it, and then we can put the power straight back on again. So we'll get that socket on, then we're good. Well, there we go, we have a double socket, and we have a switch fuse spare light switch. Armoured cable down there, lovely job. So, our bit is now getting the rest of that all the way along there, all the way up there. Really can't be bothered, but I need to get this done today. Let's get it done. Right, so if we manage to get it across there, somehow I managed to push that right the way up behind all that, whatever it is, reed stuff. Gone in behind there, up there. I've just come out here, so now we're going to get it across there, up the side of there, get it into there, and then that's the crap bit done. Make the other this end off the gland, and then annoy everyone by turning the power off. I might do that tomorrow morning though, because the majority of people aren't going to be here in the morning with school and stuff, and I've got the day off. So I might check back in tomorrow to connect that bit in. But yeah, I'm going to make the gland off on that though now, and then if I don't see you after this, I'll see you in the morning. Right, cable's in. I decided to do it tonight, so it's not the morning. Glanded it into the socket there, right down there, all the way under here, behind the hot tub. Completed it along the top of the fence there, up into here. Power's all on. One thing to note is make sure that you've got RCD protection on your fuse board for the circuit that you're coming off of, because you're outside you need RCD protection, which this does. It's coming off the kitchen ring main. So I'll plug this in, see if we've got power. 3 green lights, that's always a good thing. Look at this, eh? Hey, we got lights. We got lights, baby. We got that one up there, that one over there, that one over there. That's just banging. So we now have power and lights. How sick is that? So yeah, awesome. Well happy with that. That's the big thing done. These lights are very annoying, but like I said, I can adjust them if they're too much, if you see what I mean. So that can go over there, that can go over there. I can just sit there with that one like that on my face so you can all see me. Well, I can't see you because I'm now blind. Yeah, really happy with that. That's awesome. It's a big job out the way. So there we go. We got lights and they're not flickering, which is even better. So wait till I edit it. My god, I look pale in these lights. Just up there like that. Look. Oh, it's amazing. So there we go. We got electrics, a socket, switch fuse spare for the lights, mouth, kitchen ring main. Bloody lovely. So next up is I need to build the prep table that's going here with the little cupboard, which I've got all the bits for that for. I should have anyway. And then once that's done, put a few shelves up. I've got some signage to put up here and stuff, just make it look nice, sorted. So don't forget you can follow the entire build from the ground up on the playlist section. Click on the playlist and it will take you to the very first video. You can watch all the way through if you haven't seen them. Thank you all to the new subscribers. We've got 20 now, which is amazing. And that's about it. We're so close now, so close there. See you on the next one. Peace out.